The Bureau of Immigration is blaming the rise of offshore gaming for the inflow of Chinese workers in the country.
A lawmaker, meanwhile, is alarmed over the number of permits being given to workers from the Middle Kingdom. He fears that this might deprive Filipinos of employment opportunities. Pat Mangune with the story.
The Bureau of Immigration and Deportation admitted that the influx of Chinese workers in the Philippines was brought about by the booming online offshore gaming industry. Online gaming or gambling is prohibited in China, prompting business to instead set up shop in the Philippines.
The influx of Chinese working in the Philippines, we saw it as a direct consequence of the growth of the offshore gaming industry in the Philippines. Many Chinese firms have invested and established offshore gaming businesses in the Philippines. It's worthy to note that Filipinos cannot bet on offshore gaming in the Philippines. The Chinese firms then hire Chinese personnel to communicate in Mandarin and Chinese language with Chinese clients in mainland China and other parts of the world.
From 2015 to 2018, the Department of Labor and Employment said nearly 170,000 foreign workers have been issued Alien Employment Permits, or AEP, valid for 2 years. More than half were Chinese nationals. Meanwhile, the Bureau of Immigration issued special working permits valid for 6 months to 185,000 foreign workers in 2018. This serves as a temporary working permit pending the approval of an AEP from DOLE. 95% of these foreign workers are Chinese nationals who mostly work in online offshore gaming. But the Labor Department says the number of Chinese workers in the country is nothing to worry about.
Pero yung kung numerically, hindi naman. O konti naman dito compared to yung pinapadala natin eh. Di ba? You have to be reminded that we are also exporters of workers. Remember, we have about 8 million overseas workers, and we're only talking about 169.
Senator Joel Villanueva, however, is alarmed at the number of permits given to Chinese nationals, which he thinks should be granted to Filipinos capable of doing the job. Given these developments, Villanueva says the Senate has already included a provision in the General Appropriations Bill prohibiting the Bureau of Immigration to further issue special working permits.
Sa DOLE ho talaga naka-angkla itong kapangyarihan at kapasidad na i-vet itong mga job opportunities na ito. We are not undermining the authority of the Bureau of Immigration in issuing visas, yung work visas, but work permits, as the name dictates, and the alien employment permits, talagang Department of Labor and Employment yan.
Meanwhile, PAGCOR was also criticized for being unable to keep track of the foreign workers under POGOs, or Philippine Offshore Gaming Operators. But PAGCOR explains they can only issue licenses to POGOs but have no jurisdiction over issuing gaming employment licenses to workers. Villanueva is now asking PAGCOR to make an initiative to monitor POGOs and their employees to prevent them from harboring illegal foreign workers.
Klaro yung nangyayari dun sa online gaming. Hindi natin malaman kung sino na yung ang mismong PAGCOR saying hindi nila kayang i-regulate o hindi nila na-monitor, and yet they are giving licenses dito sa mga online gaming service providers and even POGOs. Gampanan nila yung kanilang tungkulin bilang regulators ng gaming industry.
For News 5, Patricia Mangune, we are One News.